I heard about the story. It would have been around 2010, around the time of the FDLE investigation, and ultimately really with when USF came out with their report a few years back. You know, for me, it's a big story because this is a human rights, civil rights story, which to me, it made the story important. You know, it's an important story. It's a story it's beyond my telling, it's beyond all the other tellings. This is the story of what happened here. It was important to find out as much as we could so that we can give the families what they are hoping to get and also hopefully learn from this and prevent it from happening again. No, there were no repercussions. It's unfortunate that we're telling the story now and that it wasn't told and acted upon decades ago. You know, I'm happy, I think, with every telling. I think it's kind of a story that should be told and retold, you know, as many times by as many people as possible so that we can all kind of learn from it. I think there's more resolution to come that we just haven't seen yet. Absolutely, there's more unanswered questions at Dozier and also, you know, other places in Florida like Okeechobee. I mean, there are questions about what happened at Okeechobee, which was kind of a sister reform school to Dozier. I just think that, I mean, this gets into a longer conversation about like the privatization of the juvenile justice system, but I just think this shines a spotlight on how troubled the juvenile justice system is in this country, and especially in the state of Florida. I mean, I think some of the most memorable moments of researching and writing this was sitting with the White House boys, listening to their stories, seeing them kind of well up and telling them, really feeling the sort of trauma of what they went through. I think going to Marianna, like walking through the White House after having heard all of this and just kind of imagining what happened there. Meeting the people and hearing their stories is always just really powerful. Walking with Elmer Bryant around town and hearing him talk about the lynching there. Going into Erin Kimmerle's lab and sitting with her on the tables of, you know, reconstructed skeletons and hearing her talk about how she's kind of bringing all her resources to this. What emerges from all of that is that all of these disparate people have the same goal in mind, which is just getting to the truth and telling a story. Really, they're all kind of contributing to trying to, all these voices together to kind of tell the story of what happened. And I think that was very powerful. Yeah, absolutely. When I heard that they had identified the remains of George Owen Smith, I immediately texted Erin Kimmerle. I said, this has got to be so meaningful for the family and also for you, because I think you take those little moments, because at least to think that Ovell Krell got that. If you take that little victory, which it really was, of Ovell Krell kind of getting reunited with her brother, that happened because of the White House boys, and that happened because of the anthropologists. There have been these little victories within this bigger story.